Hey, creepy critters. Just a second. So I just noticed, like, I'm gonna put some hydrocortisone on this. I don't know why I have a weird blotch.
There's a spooky person in the background.
You can't see you.
Good. More mysterious.
No, you really can't. You can't see it at all.
Oh, my head's
Oh, it's your head's done.
There we go. Let's try that again. Creepiness.
But yeah, I don't know if it was like a new face cream I used or what. Hopefully that goes away. It doesn't. It's just a little tiny bit, but I don't know. It's really weird. It looks like somebody punched me. Someone did not punch me. Anyways, so now that I've taken care of the weird, mysterious blotch, hopefully that cream will help a little bit. I did start using a new soap, but I've used it a couple of times and it didn't give me this reaction. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe that's the new soap. Okay, so anyways, after all of that nonsense, I'm going to do my hair today. Well, today we're gonna bleach it, just the roots. And then tomorrow we're gonna do the color. Because I am in desperate need of a refresh and my roots are getting really, really long. So it is time to redo it. And I figured I'd show you on camera because I kind of teased that. What am I gonna say? I don't know. Okay, so like, I don't highly recommend doing this on your own at home, but it is quarantine time, so you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you've never bleached your hair before, I don't know if I would recommend doing it on your own. But if you're gonna try it, definitely make sure that your hair is not too dark, because you can only really go realistically 1 to 2 shades lighter. So, I mean, don't expect you're gonna get like platinum blonde hair if your hair is medium to black, you know, or I mean, medium brown to black hair. You know, you're not gonna get the results you want. I will say though, the cut hair dye I use is Overtone. We'll have a link below for that. Not a sponsor or anything. It's just what I've been using for like 4 years. I use Overtone because it's like a conditioner as well as a color depository. That's not the right word. So it's not like full of chemicals and stuff in it. And it's just really good for your hair. It doesn't like damage your hair to get it a nice, beautiful color, whatever color you might want. They have all kinds of ranges of colors. I actually make my own combination of their extreme purple and extreme blue. God, it is like a hive or something. It's really hot now too. Hopefully I'm not having an allergic reaction to something. Anyway. But, so yeah, I use Overtone and I really like their stuff. What was I saying? I got distracted by my weird blotch. What's I fucking talking about? Too much pot. Oh yeah, like, oh, what I was saying, okay. Overtone, they also have a line that is for medium brown hair. Like, it's supposed to be able to color your hair without bleaching if you have like brown hair. So I haven't tried that. My hair is almost brown. It's like a dark blonde. It used to be like platinum blonde when I was really young, and then it started going darker and darker. But if you don't want to have to do the scary process of bleaching and you really want like a fun poppy color, I would recommend trying that line. I can't fully vouch for it because I haven't tried it myself, but yeah, they have that is available. So anyways, if you are going to try bleaching your hair though, definitely do like a really tiny little test to see how your hair is going to go. So like take like a tiny piece in the back or something that's not going to show if you like fucking ruin your hair. So I highly recommend doing a test first. And also never do it for very long. Never leave bleach on for your hair more than like 30 minutes max, really, if you're doing it at home. I use the volume 20 of Wella Color Charm Cream Developer. I wouldn't recommend going higher than like 30. Again, I'm not a hairstylist, so don't like really take advice from me. I'm just telling you what I use. My mom was a hairstylist though, until she had me, and then I use the Wella Blonder Multi-Blonde Dust-Free Powder Lightener. There's lots of different brands and stuff out there. Just look, Amazon, like salon websites and stuff will also have this kind of stuff. Again, I don't fully recommend doing this at home, but I've been doing it long enough that like I know what to do, and I haven't really fucked up my hair yet. Please don't comment and write me and say I ruined my hair because I did what you did, because I am not a hairstylist, but it's COVID times, so I thought I'd show you what I do. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start and mix the bleach. It's just so hot. What's wrong with my face? I always get weird blotches sometimes for no reason. Anyways, okay. We're going to take, you want to do a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 parts of the developer and 1 part of the bleach. So I usually have a scoopy and I cannot figure out where I placed it last time I used it. I think I took it to the kitchen to wash it, and then I don't know where it was. So I'm just gonna use it. I have a tablespoon thingy, so I'm gonna do 2 scoops of the bleach powder. So that means I'm going to do 4 scoops of the developer. Probably don't need quite that much, but I never like having too little. Like I'd rather over mix a little bit than have to like remix in the middle of doing my hair because I ran out. Oh, I will also say whenever I go to rinse out my hair, it's not that necessarily because I'm gonna be ending up dyeing my hair purple after I bleach it anyways. But if you have a problem with when you bleach your hair and it's like yellowy, get like a no yellow kind of thing. This one's a it says it's a shampoo, but it's like just like a rinse kind of thing that you do. Get like blue or purple, and that will help with the yellowness in your bleached hair. So I will use a little bit of that whenever I go to rinse out my hair with the bleach. So yeah. Okay, anyways. Okay, I think I did 4 parts. I wasn't paying close attention, but I think I did 4. Now I'm worried I didn't, but I guess hold on now. Can I rewind and play back? I'm not positive I put 4 parts of developer in here, but I don't want to remix it. And we're back, because I had to rewind and watch the playback to remember if I did 4 or not, but I did 4, so we're good. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's all mixed. It's like frosting. Okay. Now I'm just gonna start bleaching my hair. I like to start on one side and just I take one of these like comby things. I'm gonna use this to bleach it. You just need one of these, I don't know what the real word is for it. It's a hair coloring brush. Anyways, but I like to take, you can either take the end of this, or I've got a nice comb that I have. I'm going to just section it off so I can get at the roots, and we'll just keep going all across my head. Okay, put some bleach on there. I like this one, specifically this bleach, because it's like a blue powder, so it makes it a little easier to see than just white. I don't know if they're all like that, but this one is. Okay. The next section. Oh, I forgot to mention, my hair is super dirty. Like I haven't washed it in several days on purpose. If you're gonna bleach your hair or dye your hair with anything, I really recommend doing it with dirty hair, because the oils on your scalp, the natural oils, will help protect your scalp better, so you don't like burn the fuck out of your scalp. So just a little tip. I honestly probably should have put Vaseline on my ears and my face and stuff, but ain't nobody got time for that. I probably will show you, and I will probably do that when I actually dye it, so I don't have like purple skin for days. Another thing, you might want to wear gloves. I will with the dye, but with the bleach, I'm not gonna bother. Now you can do both processes in the same day, but I like giving myself a break if I can, if I have time. So yeah, I will not, we will film the next part tomorrow instead of doing it today. But if you had to, if you could do both in the same day. arm's getting tired. And I also see that now both sides of my face are getting a little red. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. I really hope it's not the new soap I got. I really like the new soap, but my skin may not be reacting to that well. Oh well. I actually think I'm just barely gonna have enough bleach. So I'm glad I mixed that much. I will say also with the hair color I use, I can usually get by if my roots are really annoying me and I don't feel like doing a full like bleaching and then dyeing and blah blah blah. I've had the ability to usually like just put it on my roots for like an hour. And then I put it throughout the rest of my hair to give it a nice deep conditioning and refresh of the whole my color. And that will look good for a while. After a couple washes, it then basically goes away. That's another trick if you don't want to bleach your hair right away, but you have like something coming out. I don't know how other hair colors work, if that like works with them, but I do know with this, since it's like a conditioner. And they say you can like use this as your conditioner, honestly, like on a weekly basis. They also have like a daily conditioner too, that's not like quite as intense or deep conditioning, but it's still like, you know, a nice conditioner. I'll probably talk about it tomorrow too, but they also have what's called the Remedy, which is it's the deep conditioning stuff that's in their colors. It just doesn't have color in it. So that's great for like a weekly treatment. I like that a lot. Just to make sure your hair is looking nice and hydrated. And I like it too because it's like specifically made by them, so it doesn't like doesn't fuck up your hair color, because sometimes like this just like random like store brand or just any like things you can get at the drugstore as far as shampoo and conditioner, they like strip your color right away. So I really like that as my conditioner, and I know it's not gonna like strip the color quite as bad. I am just barely gonna have enough. I might have to make up more so Travis can, or Theo can get my back part of my hair that I can't see. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to mix up just a little bit more. Hey, honey, you want to come back here? Okay, I just want you to do it underneath. Maybe I'll just do this. Because it's been a while since I've been involved with the back.
Yeah.
I highly recommend getting a Theo to help you. But if you don't have a Theo, grab the nearest warm body that has hands. Specifically hands. Because your furry friends are probably not going to be very good at this.
Well, I mean, unless their friends are like literally furries. And then
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't, yeah. Your furry babies are not going to be very helpful.
Okay, anywhere else?
No, I think that's probably good enough.
Okay.
No, and beautiful.
Oh, yes.
So beautiful.
Alright.
Okay, so now I'm gonna let it sit for like 20 minutes. I might come back and record just so you can see what it looks like. I don't even know if I'm gonna have to go 20 minutes today. We'll see. And then after that, then I'll hop in the shower and rinse it out, and then you'll see me tomorrow and we'll do the hair dye part. So, see you in a second.
Good?
Yeah. Okay, so I am back. It's been about 15 minutes. I don't think I need to do it much longer. So I am gonna go ahead and hop in the shower, and I will see you tomorrow.
Got it?
Yep. Hey creepy critters, I'm back. So yesterday I bleached my hair, so now it is time to dye it. I'm just going to mix it in my mixing container. So I'm gonna take 1 part extreme blue from Overtone. I am obviously not going to use all of this mixture in one go around. This will actually get me through quite a few months. I'll be able to refresh it a few times. I try not to fucking bleach my hair more than like, if I can get away with it, up to like once every 3 months. Sometimes I have to do it sooner. My hair grows really fast, so it starts annoying me fairly quickly, but I try not to do it too often. But yeah. Okay. Now I got the blue in there, so now I'm gonna do 2 parts of the extreme purple. Guess I should have like done multiple camera angles with this so you could see it, but oh well. Too late now. Oh, by the way, whatever that weird redness was completely disappeared. I don't fucking know what that was all about. I used that same soap again today, and I didn't have that reaction, so I don't know what that was. That was weird. It didn't last very long either. I think pretty much like 20 minutes after I filmed, it was like completely gone, so that was weird, but whatever. My face does that a lot though. It gets red for no reason. And splotchy. And then just goes away. Both of those in here. Now it's time to mix. I don't know if you can see this at all. Okay, that's pointless. Just gonna get purple everywhere. I forgot to go find my Vaseline. Okay, this is just about fully mixed. Well, if you're doing this, like if you're mixing a color, definitely make sure it is fully mixed. Wow, because otherwise you'll have weird streaks. Okay, I think that is good. I will be right back and see if I can find the Vaseline. Okay, and I'm back. So, I found the Vaseline, thank goodness. And now my chair. Just a second. My cape was caught on my chair. Okay. Take 5. Okay. I got Vaseline, which is very important if you don't want to dye your skin. Half the time I don't do it, and then like I have to like scrub and scrub and scrub. So yes, I highly recommend doing Vaseline first. So just cover any areas that might get the dye on it. So like right here on the edges. Also recommend gloves. I highly, oh my god, I've seen girls. I saw one poor girl at the mall one time that clearly had just dyed her hair pink and her hands were just absolutely pink. So definitely wear gloves. I just get like, you can get like a box on Amazon of like a box of like 100, so that'll last me at least a year. Yeah, definitely get some rubber gloves. Although, I don't know, they might be scarce right now because it's a PP, I'm not sure. I'm also doing my ears. Unless you want cute purple elf ears. I don't know, is that an elf thing? Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do my neck too. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna take this off. Also, I think I might show you guys how I do my hair without heat. One of the ways is with this, but we'll show you that after I have washed my hair and it has air dried just a tiny bit. So stay tuned, that will be coming in this video. Okay, now I'm just gonna do the same method I did with the bleach. I'm going to go like this. Do that again. And then, oh, I might want to put gloves on first. We're just gonna focus on the roots right now. After it's set on the roots for a while, then we'll come back and put it throughout the rest of the hair just to give it a little refresh and conditioning. Right now we're just focusing on all that blonde that we created. This first one is always the hardest. The first time I dyed my hair a different, like, fun color, I like felt like a old school My Little Pony. If you've ever even kind of thought about dyeing your hair a bright color, I highly recommend it. Life's short. I mean, just be prepared if you don't like it to shave it or get a wig or Although if you have really, really dark hair, then maybe play around with wigs. Definitely recommend that as well. Even if you dye your hair a fun color, wigs are a lot of fun, and we should wear wigs more. I don't know why we think that's just like only for certain people. It's like, no. You can wear whatever you want, whenever you want. And you should. Because why not? I mean, if your job doesn't allow you, then that fucking sucks, and I am so sorry. And why is that? Why? It's just so silly. Image is like so important, it seems, but only a certain very specific image. We need to get away from that. Maybe someday we will. There's also a lot of fun temporary colors out there that you can get for your hair, like really temporary or just semi-temporary. So if you're just like thinking about maybe doing it, but you don't know if you want to go all the way and if you'll like it, then maybe just play around with some temporary ones or wigs and then decide. But it's quarantine times, who's gonna see you anyways? So right now is like the best time to play around with your look, honestly. And then when you come out of quarantine, you can be the 2.0 version of yourself. I think I should have put Vaseline on my arm. I don't think I mentioned where I got this or something like this, but I mean, Amazon, Ulta, any beauty supply store, anything like that is probably gonna have these tools that you can buy. I'm not really sure where I got mine. I've had them so long. Okay, now it's time to do the underneath, which I can kind of start. I just need help with the underneath part.
Brushy brush for me. Brushy brush. Let me wash my hands when I'm done.
Oh, here, let me give you gloves. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
That's alright.
I can't hand you
This
gloves,
one?
but I would go right there.
I haven't purpled myself yet.
Again, if you're gonna do this, I highly recommend getting a Theo. All right, now that we've got all the root, we'll let this sit for like an hour probably, and then we'll come back and I'm going to show you putting it on the rest of my hair. Just making sure got all the spots.
You
Okay.
do your eyebrows too, or do you do that?
No, I don't do my eyebrows.
Oh, that's right. You just.
I probably could though.
Well, I mean, don't do anything on it.
Well, I'm gonna try it. Let's try this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I will put Vaseline everywhere. We're gonna try something I've never done. It's quarantine times. If it doesn't work out, I'll go over there. So think about anything else you might need.
Yeah, I need to get some snacks.
Okay. I'm just gonna put one glove on. I don't need to. Let's see if this takes. I'm very curious if it will. My hair is pretty light. It might take. It does when I do my roots sometimes. Without bleaching. Okay, now that I look beautiful. I'll probably rinse that off like when we rinse off the rest of the. Or I mean when I rinse off. No, when I put on the rest of it. Whatever. We're gonna rinse it off sooner than we will everything else. Okay, yeah, so I'll be back in a second for you. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why I didn't think about doing it on camera, but just a few minutes ago, I just wiped off my eyebrow dye, and it didn't like ruin my eyebrows, and actually kind of took. So, but I feel like it could be on there longer and maybe take a little bit better. So I'm gonna, I put some more Vaseline around the eyebrow on my skin. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on, and then we'll put some dye throughout the rest of my hair. But first, let's like put just a little bit more on my brow. Okay, now let's put it throughout the rest of my hair. Try and section it as much as I can to really get it throughout all of it. Make sure it's all coated good. Okay, well, I think I've got it thoroughly coated. So now I will see you tomorrow, I guess. Oh, actually, I'll see you today. Gotta put everywhere. This is beautiful, so beautiful. I'm going to I will leave this on for another probably half an hour, and then I will hop in the shower and rinse that all out. In an hour or two, probably more like 3 hours from now, obviously only a second for you, I will come back on when my hair is just slightly wet, but mostly dry, air dried, and I will show you how I do my hair. So stay tuned in a second. Hey y'all, I'm back. So my hair is now dyed and it is just slightly damp. It's mostly air dried, but there's a little bit of dampness still left in it, which is what you want if you're gonna do this method. I've been doing this for a long time. I don't know how many years. But I wanted a way to put some curl and wave in my hair without using any heat on it. And I really even try to avoid using the blow dryer just because I have to bleach it so often. So I really don't like damaging my hair any more than I have to. So I found this method works really well. It even worked when I had even longer hair. So there's two different ways you can do it. One's like a cheaper method, but the other method's really not that much more expensive. It just depends on if you want to have this on hand and want to invest in it. So the first method I'm going to show you, let me part my hair first. You just want to part your hair down the middle. It doesn't have to be a perfect part, just kind of about as even as you can. Okay. Now if I was gonna do this method, I'll just kind of start and show you real fast with this way, and then I'll actually show you with the other way. So if you have one of these kind of style headbands, what you do is you put it on like this, and then you take sections and you wrap it around and keep working your way around, and then you do the other side. And then you leave that on as long as you can, preferably until it dries. If you are in a rush, you can use a blow dryer all over, and that will kind of heat set it and help get it dry faster. But I try to do this like overnight if I can, if I'm not in a hurry. But it's totally up to you. You can rush it if you want. And you're still not using quite as much damaging tools on your hair, but so yeah, that's one way to do it. The only thing with this method is this headband, I need it a little bit smaller, really, because once I wrap all my hair around, if my hair was longer, it might be okay, but the length of my hair is right now, this is just a little loose, so it's hard to keep it in, and I have to like keep tucking my hair back into it. So yeah. So we're gonna use this one instead, and I will have a link below for this. It's just a product I found several years back. First, this is optional. If you put serum in your hair, then do it now. Completely optional. But I've been trying this, and I've already lost the tops of it, so I have to like put it on my hand. The Liquid Pearl Luminescent Serum from OGX. But I mean, this is totally optional. But my hair is also getting a little drier than I like for this stage, so a little serum helps kind of dampen it again, and it will do what it needs to do. But just put a little bit on my hand and put that throughout my hair. I picked this out because it looked all glittery. It is kind of, but it doesn't give you as much glitter as like I was hoping it would, but it's still a nice serum. This would be a good step too if you were gonna have to rush it a little bit more and blow dry it when it was in the roller thing. Because then this will protect your hair a little bit better. Okay, now it's time to put this on. So this is the same kind of idea. It just, I will say with this method as well, it was harder to do this method when my hair was the length it used to be before I cut it during quarantine. Because I probably cut off, I don't know, like 6 inches at least. So this method's a little harder when it's that long, because sometimes it can get kind of tangled, and if it's in this method you don't have the ability to go like this and kind of slide it out. So that's just something to keep in mind. All right, let's put this on. Okay, now I just take sections and I like to brush it out just a little bit before I roll it. Just go like that. And then you just keep wrapping it until you don't got anything left to wrap. And as you'll see, my bangs are just a little short to kind of keep it in here. I can kind of put it in, but it won't really stay very well. So I always end up having to just take my bang section and take a flat iron and kind of curl it a little bit, and then I put it in a Velcro roller. I think that's what it's called, the Velcro roller. And just to let it cool off and set in that way. But otherwise I don't use any heat on my hair when I can help it. It's very rare that I use any heat on my hair anymore. I used to flat iron the shit out of my hair, and then I stopped fighting the little bit of curl I have in my hair and just decided to embrace it. Okay. I haven't decided if I'm gonna film showing you once I take this out. Maybe I should, so I probably will. Yeah, so in a second for you, in the morning for me, I will take this out and show you how I finish it up. So, yeah, see you in a second. And I'm back. It's been overnight, so And as you can see, like my bangs, because they're so short, like they curled a little bit, but they're gonna have to be worked on. So I need to start that. Yeah. So it's time to take this out. It's so beautiful. As you can see, it's nice and curly. Now I'm gonna hairspray it. I hairspray it right away to make sure it locks in. I've been using this since it like came out. It's like my favorite hairspray because it doesn't make your hair a little crunchy. It's just the Pantene air spray is my go-to. So I also want to put, especially after dyeing it, because the dye is extra conditioning, and now my roots are like super greasy a little bit. So to combat that, I'll use like a shampoo. I've been doing that for like a long time, but I recently found this brand, Design.me, I guess. I don't know, I found it on the internet, you know. And Puff Me, I really like this. It's like a texturizing spray, but I kind of use it like a dry shampoo too, and it's good about like giving you a little volume and taking care of if you have like extra oily roots like I do, especially after dyeing it. Okay, now it is time to fix the bangs. I have my flat iron's been heating up. I mean, use whatever flat iron you have. Mine finally broke on me. I think I had it for probably almost a decade. So I had to replace it. And I just replaced it with this bedhead one, which I really like because it has like a setting for the first day you wash your hair, a setting for the second day after you wash your hair, and a third setting for the third day after washing your hair, which happens a lot when I have my hair colored like this. I don't like washing it every single day, which is another reason I use dry shampoo a lot. Because I don't want the hair color to fade too quickly. Plus my hair ends get really dry if I wash them too often. So obviously do whatever works good for your hair. All hair is different, so yeah. I'm gonna get my bang section in order. And I just take a Velcro roller and let it cool and set like that. I like to do it like if I can, I like to do it just before I start doing my makeup, and then it can set that long while I'm doing my makeup. Which is what I'm going to do now. I'm gonna go film a getting ready with, and then we're gonna film an extra special cocktail episode, although this is posting probably well after those videos post. So this is the future now. And how'd you like my cocktail episode? No, but anyways, I'm gonna do my makeup. I might come back on camera just to show you how my bangs turned out and what it looks like when I like fully style it. But yeah, that's how I do my hair. Hopefully that was helpful or entertaining in some way for somebody. All right, I'll see you in a second, maybe.